Hi, I'm Ben from Motivation to Invest. Our mission is to motivate you to invest for your financial freedom. Whether that means escaping the 9-to-5 drudgery or just improving your quality of life, I'm here to help you by providing you with valuable investing tips and strategies. If you watch my previous video on 5 reasons to invest into a small business, such as a gym, restaurant, or local corner shop, you will know that these are the dark horses of investing. They are often overlooked, however, they can provide very lucrative returns, much greater than the 8 to 10% average achieved by the stock market. You may have heard the phrase, elephants don't gallop, and while large market cap companies can offer great returns, small businesses can offer incredible returns. So small businesses seem like the perfect investment. Passive income, high returns, and they're just much more fun to be a part of and be involved in. However, there is one major challenge, and that is finding great small businesses to invest in. Stock market shares are liquid, which means you can buy and sell easily. For example, I can buy Facebook shares today, or Alphabet shares today, or Amazon, or Delta Airlines very easily on the markets. However, if I want to purchase shares in a local corner shop, it's just not usually possible. So in this video, I'm going to reveal my top 3 methods of finding high quality small businesses to invest in. Let's dive in. Before I reveal these 3 great methods of finding small business investing opportunities, go ahead, smash that like button, destroy that like button, because it really helps with the YouTube algorithm and also helps us to produce more content like this to help you. Let's get into it. Coming in, number 1, and that is online small business brokers. There are a variety of small business online brokers in the UK. These offer all the information you need about the business and often act as an estate agent would when purchasing a house. As a middleman, they take a small commission from the seller if you purchase the small business. They can even vet the accounts of the business prior to investing to ensure the numbers they tell you they're earning are genuine. This is very important in small businesses as they're not as regulated as larger stock market companies. A popular broker in the UK is Blacks. As you can see, this online broker offers a variety of small businesses for sale across the UK, from bars, restaurants, gyms, hairdressers, and even a humble fish and chip shop. The majority have their turnover shown and other relevant figures about the business. This is very important as ideally you want to be investing into a already profitable business. I was shocked to see humble corner shops earning revenue upwards of 900,000 a year. Now that is just something they don't tell you in school. A purchase of the business via one of these brokers usually gives you access to the business premises via the lease, the business trading name, and any equipment and stock the business owns. Be sure to confirm the exact details of what you're paying for. There is a common misconception that when you're purchasing a small business, you're purchasing the actual building. Usually that is not the case. Usually you're purchasing the ability to take over that lease, which is usually on a 5-year contract or a 10-year contract with breaks every 3 years where you can reassess the rent payments. Some small businesses have staff which will happily stay on, while others will require you to hire a new team or even manage the business yourself. Just make sure you're aware of your responsibility if you purchase the business, and don't just assume that the current management team will stay on. Another tip before investing into a small business is to ask this crucial question: Why is the business owner selling the business? Now, you can ask them this direct, and of course they can say any reason they like, but you need to ask the question to yourself and then look at the facts of the situation. If the business is showing poor revenue and declining profits, then you can be assured that they are selling to get out of a failing business. An example of this is a corner shop which I was about to invest in, and it had a Tesco Express which was built just opposite. They did not mention this to me as the reason they were selling the business. It was clear to see that this Tesco Express was having a major impact on their revenue. Now, those type of investments, I would recommend you swerve out of the way of them and don't even bother trying to compete with such a large chain. However, you may see a business where even though it's failing, you see an opportunity where you can add some value, where you can change the brand or improve the company in some sort of way. That could be an opportunity, but just be aware of your work commitments and how you're going to execute that task of adding value to that small business. The ideal reason I look for when investing into a small business is those who are approaching retirement and would love to continue running a profitable, well-established business. However, now it's time for them to just pass on the baton. Method 2, small business Facebook groups. There are a variety of small business Facebook groups online which owners can list their small businesses to sell. You can even put out requests for a certain type of business you're looking for. This may spark something in someone's mind who wishes to hand over the lease on their business. Now, just be aware, using Facebook groups or contacting outside of online brokers, you won't have that security which you'd get with a small business online broker. And just be sure to ask all the questions which I mentioned previously, understand your work commitments, understand what is required of you, understand the lease arrangements, understand the management structure, and understand if there's any opportunities for you to add value. It's also a fantastic idea to negotiate a handover period with the existing owners. In this period, they can train up your new team, introduce you to their loyal customers, and communicate the transition over to everyone involved. This is extremely powerful, and I would highly recommend it for small businesses with loyal, close-knit client bases. Method number 3, word of mouth. Word of mouth is one of the best ways of finding below market value small business investment deals. Hearing it through the grapevine can often give you a head start on any negotiations before the business is put up for sale with an online broker. Just be aware of all the factors mentioned previously and ensure you have a legal representative to ensure everything is above board. Small business investments can create passive income, great returns, and are great fun to be part of. However, just be aware of the risks mentioned previously, including your work commitments, your lease commitments, and ensure that you fully understand the small business and its client base. For example, a small business investment opportunity I nearly invested in was a stylish barbershop in a small town. This place looked great, the price was great, and the owner was moving away fast. The shop had great design, great revenue, and a loyal customer base. However, because the barbershop was in a small town and run by a one-man band, I knew any transition period would be extremely difficult. People are loyal to their barber, so me just hiring someone new and changing the name would have been a huge risk, especially due to the fact that if I hired a barber and they were ill or had to go on holiday, the shop would have to be closed. Thus, the loyal customers who make a regular pilgrimage to that shop would look for an alternative venue. So I saw this as a major risk, and with me not being a barber myself, I knew there was no chance of me going in and picking up the pieces if the barber I'd hired had to go away for some reason. In addition, the barbershop's location was in a different city which I lived. This added time commitment really did put the nail in the coffin on that deal. It would have been right for some, but not for me at that time. As the saying goes, they say the best investments are the ones you walk away from. However, if you can secure a high quality, trustworthy and established small business, then you will most likely be in for great returns and a great time running that venue. You can even franchise the business out and scale to the moon. For instant investments, be sure to check out my videos on the free trading apps such as Trading 212 and Free Trade. I've left some links down below which will give you a free share up to £100 when you sign up. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, comment your thoughts below, and definitely subscribe. See you next time.